Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. When you discover the reason why something has occurred, it can be a bit of a relief for you. It can take some of the pressure off, and it can allow you some new perspective that will enable you to change the way you see the event. That is why many of you want information. You want to know what that was about. You want to understand why things happen, especially when they are happening in your life. Well, the simple answer to that question would always be because you created it. Because you thought it was the best experience that you could have given yourself at that moment. And yet, that answer can be somewhat unsatisfying, troubling for some of you, and even cause you to feel confused and angry. Because why would you create a situation for yourself that was anything less than ideal? Why would you put yourself through something? Well, what you are always striving for on the level of the soul, the higher self, source, is to have the experience of yourself as that which is love, that which is knowing, that which is powerful. Because that is what you are. So, when things happen on the physical plane that defy all of those truths about who you are, it doesn't seem to make any sense. But it actually is perfect, just the way that you have experienced it, because you are giving yourselves opportunities to know yourselves as that unconditionally loving being who is all-knowing and now all-powerful, in the face of evidence to the contrary. When you are able to hold that perspective, even though everything around you seems to be indicating that you are less than that which you really are, then you will have understood and benefited from the creation. You see, when you are in a situation, you can get so embroiled in the vibration of it that you are momentarily blinded to those facts about your nature. And when you are not in the middle of the predicament, and you are having your level-headed point of view, you can easily see why you would have created something for yourself that was unpleasant, painful, even life-threatening. And that is what you need to hold in your consciousness at those times when everything seems to be falling apart around you. Because everything that was being held up by you prior to the breakdown was just an illusion anyway. It was not there to reflect to you what a good little creator you are. It was there simply as a prop to the much bigger story of that full knowing of self as source. So this is why it is so necessary, so important for you to let go of any and all attachments, because those attachments keep you from knowing the truth of who you are. Because they are just the symbols, but they are not the real thing. Because the real thing is a state of being. And that is what you are always reaching for. You are always reaching for a state of being. And no circumstance, no amount of the walls crumbling down all around you has the power to keep you from that state of being. It is time to let go of the illusion, of the pretend life that many of you have been so enthralled by, and simply hold that knowing of your divinity at your center, at your core, and to emanate that so that everyone and everything around you can see it and feel it and be served by it. Then it will be quite easy to understand how and why something has occurred in your life. Because it will always be the result of that frequency. And you will always know that you are the one behind it.